Hey everybody, welcome back. Falcon Hero Generations. We're here rolling with Dwayne Joh. You might know him, you might not. You know, he might be an extension of Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, or he just might not be. Maybe he's just Dwayne Joh trying to make a name for himself. But either way, 10th generation, we are probably, 5 away from the great doom that, people predicted. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be able to survive that, to be honest with you. But I have been learning a lot more, and this circus over here makes me happy because it gives me 4 extra flips. The monument guarantees an actual mate. And if we build the wonder, that'll give us a rare mate for sure. So that could, you could stack that up over here, get rid of a circus and do that. I really hate the fact that we don't have an extra space over here to build, because then we'd do the monument, 2 circuses, and the wonder, and we'd be straight. But unfortunately, this area right here spawned in a really inopportune place for us. Alrighty. So, 78 years left to live. Let's try to do something good here. So, you have a lot of life. Let's come over here and try to build some stuff over here, because I don't know we have this happening over here, which is good. But we have some things to build in this town, which basically broke down. I think that asshole boss of this area probably broke them down. Not entirely sure that's what happened, but that's what I feel like what happens, that they actually actively attack villages now. Let's also do this stronghold. Oh, we don't have enough for the stronghold? Come on. There you go. Now I have enough for the stronghold. Can I fight this guy? We probably can. I'm going to fight this guy just because I can. Just because I'm Dwayne Joh. We'll definitely beat him. And enough for the kill, too. Good. Good. That's what you get for living in Dwayne Joh's world. Let's do another barrack over here because we want to make this our strength area. We can check out what the other world kind of waits for us. And you know what? Let's do that because it'll give us some fame, I'm pretty sure. This will be World 2, the island. I don't think I've ever seen the islands. Nah. 800 fame? Okay. And kill the boss. I can't even kill the boss in the second world. What are you telling me to kill the boss over here for, you fucking mocking me, game? Is that what you're doing? Alrighty, so let's go back to the meadow. Alrighty, so we have... Dude, did we lose the places again? Hey, we lost the circuses. What the fuck? Alrighty, look. I understand that they're actively attacking him. That makes sense to me. However, I literally left. I stepped 1 year away and I came back and it's destroyed. That's fucking bullshit. I don't like that at all. Okay, I'm not a fan of that. Like, to the point where it's just not even like saltiness is just literally like, that's just bad design. This has got to be a mistake, right? Maybe what? Look, the monster's here. You're telling me in 1 year he made it over here, destroyed everything, came back and destroyed this too? No, don't like it at all. Not sure if I'm feeling that whatsoever, and it's kind of making me really sour on the game now. That's really what's happening here. I don't know, I'm gonna have to look into that. I mean, I'm pretty sure the comments will let me know, but I'm gonna have to look into that myself. I don't think I like it too much, though. It seems a little bit iffy. I'm gonna go to the first world and just kind of pump up, but at this point, like, I invested a lot of money in this world, like, pumping it up so we have, like, 2 places to kind of farm power and life years up. And now you're telling me I can't do that because everything here's been, like, fucking destroyed in one fell swoop? Okay, well, let's see here. I'll, kill all these guys along the way, which is fine, but... I'm trying not to make this affect the commentary, so I apologize, but I'm actually a little bit salty. Like, I'm a little bit fucking mad right now. Alrighty, so let's just send you guys packing. I want to pick up this extra life years over here, I guess. We're at 2200 right now. I mean, is it even worth rebuilding this shit then if it's going to happen again? It doesn't really seem worth it to me at this point. We go to the world number 1. I don't think we lose anything over here, right? It's just the second world. Yeah, I mean, all my shit here is still fine. Is that because I took care of the boss? I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. Like, I understand actively attacking the villages and the things that I build, but, I mean, to just instantly break it down, it seems like a little bit crazy to me, right? Especially when they have so many years still left. Like, that says 192, right? 252, I mean, look, this shit's over here gone, too. Unless maybe the special buildings only last a certain amount of maybe it only lasts the same generation. That could be it. You know what? I'm over here bashing on it. Maybe it only lasts that generation because it is kind of an overpowered building. But why doesn't the monument go down then? That's an overpowered building too. I don't know. So this is the tavern. I'm gonna get rid of this tavern, honestly. Let's kill this dude. I don't think we need 2 monuments there too, by the way. Although I guess the monuments guarantee two. If we have 2 monuments that are guarantees 2 people that are willing to mate with us, I guess. Let's go over here and build the circus then. This will give us extra few flips, and then we can do the wonder over here if we amount enough money over on this side. So, I'm not going to try to let this affect me, but we're going to keep going forward here for now. The chief trait is actually helping us out this time around, only because we're actually fighting in our quote-unquote town, which seems pretty good, right? But, like, the thing is that you have to draw the boss to there all the time. I wonder, you know what I just figured out? The way you could actually make this work is if you grab the statue, the boss chases you to wherever you're at, right? So you could just post up in a village. Although, when you go into a village, you also drop the statue off immediately. You'd have to make it so that you guys kind of both collide in the village itself. I'll give it a try, I mean... If I could get enough strength on me, which I doubt I can because I have to rebuild these areas again, so I can't even pump Dwayne Joh over here up to get him ready for a fight. Because, I mean, look, I'm only at 41 right now. I only have 52 years left to live, so it's not looking too possible, but I think that's a really good way to actually fight the bosses. If you could just kind of bait them into the village with the chief trade, then you could probably take care of them quite easily. Maybe. Alright, so let's get rid of this guy over here. And let's see, victory. Send you packing. Alrighty. 5,400. Let's read this carefully. Alright, so we'll do barracks, right? Then we will do... Produces 10 strength for the heroes every 10 years. No, it doesn't even say anything about, like, you know, hey, it only lasts 1 fucking generation. So, I'm not entirely sure what the problem with that is, then. And I know I keep mentioning it over and over. I'm pretty sure you're tired of hearing me be like, how does it work? I just really wish it would, you know, openly tell me. As opposed to having to look through it. Because I can't really go and look into it right now because I'm recording. I really don't like stopping in mid-recording just to check something out because I feel it kind of robs a little bit of the progression of the game and the recording itself. We're at 62 strength, and we will do barrack over here. Pick up some life potions while I'm at it. And we're increasing our life expectancy a little bit in the process, which is fine. Actually spawning quite a bit right now. I guess they'll stack up over time, right? I wonder if I should just let them stack up over time with, like, you know, somebody that's not really going to make much of a splash like Dwayne Joh, and then come in here later on once we have, like, a pretty strong dude, and just kind of milk everything that's been kind of spawning as well. There's so many... What's weird about this game is that even though it seems really basic, I've already mentioned, like, a few ideas I've had in terms of fighting the bosses, using the chief's trade, how to milk, you know, these life potions. It's weird because this game feels like really mundane, like really boom, there it is, but there is so much like interesting things you could kind of come up with yourself to kind of beat it in a sense, right? Where I'm over here discussing strategies, so it's weird. Like, it doesn't really seem that way like right off the bat just by looking at it, but oddly enough, there's quite a little bit of strategic and, you know, mentality, I guess, or strategic movement involved with it too. Just how you could kind of build characters up. Like, again, the life potion thing is something I just recently discovered, and it's been fucking amazing ever since I discovered it. Alright, we need a little bit more money, so I'm going to come over here to the factories and try to build some of that up. And possibly even grabbing the Wonder would be ideal for the quote-unquote rare mate. And I guess we'll try to use the rare mate in the first world. Yeah, the Charmer trait, huh? Might as well get rid of one of the chief ones, right? Okay. So we'll grab this over here. Now, here is another interesting scenario that most... Oh, there's an interesting scenario right there. Just losing. That's an interesting scenario. I wonder if... I gotta win this one, right? Nope. Nope. Let's just lose. Keeps happening again. I feel like Barney in The Simpsons. It's all happening again! That's exactly what's happening too. I'm just fucking getting rocked by some random scrub. You know, was it Salt and Pepper or TLC who said it best? You know, scrub, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is... What's going on with this light over here, by the way? What is this all about? Hey, let's check this out really quickly. What's this light? I'm not sure what this light's all about. It looks kind of really holy in nature, though. Let's turn this into a stronghold. I could go over here and build a monument, though. And we'll make this into another stronghold. And 10 strength, that's fine. Let's come over here and find ourselves a mate. I don't think I'm going to make enough money to make the wonder. Let me give it a try, though. The wonder is actually required. Excuse me. Oh, farm, factory, and wonder. So I can make the wonder from one of these factories up here, huh? The only problem is I don't have enough money to make that happen. Let me give it a try, though. So we built the farm. And the wonder is 6,000. Yeah, not gonna make it happen. So let's come over here and just find ourselves a maid, a commoner, but you know, at least we keep the run going. I don't know, I'm getting a little bit salty on it. Maybe it's just because I really haven't really invested that much time into the end game type of skills and strats you should be focusing on, but I don't know. Okay, let's come up with a name here. This is gonna be the salt is real. Oh, come on. Oh, I can't even do salt. Okay, you know, fuck you. I'm gonna get this off. This is like Yoda shit. Real the salt. That's like Yoda, like, you know, I see the real the salt is... Whatever. I could do salt the real, but whatever. Real the salt's gonna be my name. We have 10 flips over here. Let's flip some of these unknowns because I don't really care about gold. Again, I got the sheaf one. Oh, cool. Getting some good stuff here. 12 years. That's actually not too bad. 7 strength. 7. 200. And 13. You know, not a bad amount of strength, honestly, but not really any good traits, which is what worries me the most. Both of my parents are dead, big deal. They're fucking old as hell. Of course it was gonna happen. Iron Hammer and Broadsword, yeah, Dwayne Joh was pretty terrible. Let's be honest here, it was pretty terrible. Okay. 92 years left. 21 strength. I can't beat you. I can't beat you. I'm gonna go up here then, try to get some money here. All these guys are a lot more difficult now. It feels like starting off is a lot harder now than it was before. Luckily, the chief tree doesn't give me a hand over here. Let's see if we could, you know, get lucky. Yeah, just about. Enough for the kill? Definitely, alrighty. So he's dead, and I like it. Let's come over and pick up some more money. And more money. I guess we want to make the wonder over here at this point. I'm not even sure what I want to do at this point. Like, I feel like I'm to the point where I didn't build up properly enough to really succeed in the end game. Like, I feel there's probably like a meta involved here where if you don't properly build, you're gonna get boned. Let me get the stronghold over here for more strength. Get the milestone into adulthood. We're at 36. We could probably pick up some more, you know, strength potions right now. I don't know. I'm gonna try to build this character up with a bunch of strength and see if we can lure that boss in World 2 into fighting me in a hometown. We'll see if that works out. I don't really have high hopes for it, but I'm going to give it a try here. Especially because I'm over here just getting handed a bunch of strength potions, so might as well take advantage of it. Combat damage. There's a shield over here, too. No. I'm going to pass on the shield, though. So let's pick up some more life potions. Let's definitely make sure that this person survives for a long time if we want to make that attempt at the second level boss here. Alrighty, so midlife, 10 more strength, and we're going to also grab the potion over here. Let's see if we can get another life expectancy one. If I flip this one, I know it's going to be like 1 or 2, so let's flip this. 7. Haha! Even better. Okay. So, come down over here, pick up some more strength while we're at it. We're at 105. Remember, we have the broadsword too. I almost feel like we should probably even grab like a second sword when we fight that dragon, just in case. Take no chances whatsoever. We have quite a bit more strength over here. We also got to build up our combat damage too, because remember, he's going to have like 15 years, so that means we have to beat him multiple times. And I think that the way that we have to beat him is we have to kind of kill him in one fell swoop, because if we want him to fight us in our hometown, he's going to flee the moment you beat him. So there is that. So right now we just pump ourselves up. My lord, 330. That's because we're fighting in our town, though. Alrighty, so we defended some of that right there. That's fine. Pick up some more life potions while we're at it. Life potion. I completely given up on the farm shit over here that I had an idea of. I just want to really beat that fucking World 2 boss at this point. That's going to be like my end game right there. If I could beat that boss, it's more than enough for me. 7 more years, that's actually pretty ideal. Pick this up. That'll basically do away with the Elderhood that we just got right now. More actually coming in. 350 is what we're kind of rolling with right now because we're fighting in town. So again, if we could definitely get the boss to fight us in town, we could definitely have a pretty good chance of beating him. I mean, no offense to you, but you keep getting in the way, my friend. Luckily, you still have a few years left to live, so, you know, take advantage of it right now. Try to avoid fighting me. That's all the advice I can give you. This up over here, we're at 205. Okay. So now we're definitely coming up with a good chance to actually make this happen with the other boss, even out of the town, too. Because I think, what did we say? He was at 260? So we could probably hang out here a bit more, pick up a few more life potions and a few more strength potions and make a run for that boss. Maybe this is the way you should be doing. You just kind of farm over here away, have like a life area and a power area, and just kind of hang out in one town for a bit, milk it completely, and then go fight bosses. Maybe there isn't that much strategy after all. Maybe I was giving the game too much credit. Alrighty. We still have 79 years left to live, and I think we're already at Elder, so... No, we already got Sage, so yeah, we're pretty much good to go. We're not going to lose any more stats at this point. So, I said we just milk it over here. Do you have... Yeah, these aren't breaking down anytime soon. Circus, farm. Farm, maybe, but still says 52. Alrighty, so we're at 225. Come down over here, pick this up. We're at 245. Okay. 255. Oh, my lord. My grandfather, Arnold, would be really proud of me just fucking pumping up with steroids right now. That's essentially what's happening right now. Not that I'm saying that Arnold ever did steroids. I'm not sure if he did. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. It's hard to imagine that back in that era, bodybuilders weren't. Even today, they obviously do, but, you know, nowadays they have, like, more of a strict testing period or testing regimen, but there's still ways to kind of get around it. Like, you know, there's always new, like, anabolic type of steroids coming out that are essentially made to completely bypass any sort of examination. And, you know, obviously they eventually get discovered. I mean, look at what happened with, what was his name, Alex Rodriguez? Is that Alex Rodriguez? A-Rod from the Yankees? That whole issue with the steroids and, you know, performance enhancement drugs, as they call them. Alrighty, we're at 315. I am gonna rock the shit out of that second level boss, at least I hope. That's my intent right now. We're at 335. We have 57 years left to live. Let's come over here and make sure this... Okay, don't destroy yourself, farmland. I'm coming. I'm coming. That's what she said. She's never said that. Alrighty, Wonder 6,000, not enough for the Wonder, so let's just make this into... Well, we fixed it. You know what? Let's not even spend the money. I could probably build a Wonder if I come over here and pick up some more cash, though. So let's try to make the Wonder for sure happen. 57 to 345. Gee, I wonder who's going to win that one. Alrighty, so we'll take care of this guy here. Money. This should be enough right here with this pot of gold. Welcome to me, pot of gold. This guy should be done. Okay, so let's come over here. We'll build a Wonder, and we book it to the World 2 and fight the boss. Okay, so let's come over here. Wonder. Excellent. Alrighty, so now we are going to definitely have a rare mate here at all times. We have 37 years left to live. I almost feel like we should probably grab some of these health potions or life potions in. But I don't think we're going to have enough time to find the boss too, right? So let's just jump to boss station over here. And let's look for this motherfucker. Where's he at? He is down over here. Okay. So, what I want to do number one here really quickly is pick up life potion because it's there. We'll kill this guy right now. 216 is what we rolled. Dead? Okay. Remember, we also have to have enough time to get back to our world to mate. So let's not forget that. Yes, we'll come over here, just because we can. Not a problem. Should be dead. Dead indeed. Okay. That's done with. We jump down. Here. We have 31 years left. Now, the only way we could probably die right now is if we lose any of these fights, because we have 31 years. Remember, we have to take into consideration what happens when he actually attacks our, years left straight up. So we can fight him right now. Before we commit to that, let's see here. Oh boy, let's see. What if we made... What if we made a station over here? But no, let's go 17... Let's make a tempo here. Okay. I would love to fight you here, but I know you're not going to follow me just that easily. He does 10 straight up damage to us, so keep that in mind. If we lose. We technically should not lose. We have a caravan shop over here instead. Hey, you know what? If I had money, I would have bought this just to kind of keep us safe here, just in case. What is a stone masher? Ooh. Oh, we don't have enough money for that, though. 4,000. Forged by Mike Neelam. Huh. Yeah, we don't have enough money for any of these items here, unfortunately. Alrighty. Here we go. Fuck you. God damn it. 10 straight up damage right there. Fuck. Let's just go for broke. Okay, we beat him once. Oh, cool, of course, defender trade. Okay, he's running away. He's got 9 years left to live. Remember, he's got the defender trade, so he evades at least 2 of them. We're at the point where we're gonna lose. Yeah, we're dead. This is the end of the run. I am not exactly upset about it. I was a little bit salty after we lost all the buildings over here, so at this point, I'm only doing this because I really just want to fucking kill him at least. There we go, we got another victory over him. Maybe it's not over yet, but we'd have to beat him right now, so basically this is do or die. I'm not looking to fight you, but okay. This would be a do or die right now. So I think this would be like the most fitting way to fucking end the series, essentially, right? We either beat him or we don't. This is it. And we actually beat him. Boom. Dead. 15,000. Alrighty, it's not exactly over yet. If we could... Special town created. Tanov is transformed into a kingdom, a special town type. How did that happen? Is that probably because of fame, maybe? I don't know. We can't make it there in time to find out that we only have 4 years left to live. We have to find a mate here for sure. We have enough fame and strength to find a mate, though, so it's probably not the end of the run just yet. We might be able to pull this off somehow. Not a good mate, obviously, but a mate nonetheless. Yep. A rare beauty, too. And oddly enough, my best score so far, and number 2, the run continues when I was pretty much giving up on it after getting really salty. Alrighty, so we're going to name this individual here really quickly. This is going to be, it's going to be George W. Bush. But unfortunately, we can't really fit this whole name, so it's going to be G-Dub. It's going to be G-Dub, George W. Bush. And we have 6 flips left over. We're going to definitely pick up the builder trait. Strength, sure. 14, that's actually amazing. 14, that's really good. Wow. 200. George W. just might be a pretty good dude for us. Maybe we could even milk strength again and go to the third world and beat the boss there too. That'd be pretty amazing as well. I don't see it happening, but definitely an option for us. 76 years left to live. We got the Iron Hammer and the Broadsword. And you know what? I'm going to say we did relatively good, at least beating that boss when I lost all hope, honestly. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like to support. Does mean a lot. The run continues. We'll see how far it goes from this point. I will catch you next time.